SFAM, when y'all go to the freaking field to do your field training exercise, y'all have to make sure that you have all of your stuff. The headquarters section, the headquarters people of your platoon, make sure that y'all have all y'all stuff that y'all need to go out there, man. When I went out to do this field training exercise, we went out there, we didn't have any MREs. I think we only had 2 water jugs for 28 soldiers. We looked ate up out there, y'all. Those were 2 things that we didn't have, right? So in my platoon, we have a specific soldier that is supposed to go and grab our MREs for us whenever we go do our training. And this just comes with your planning and stuff like that. This guy is on paternity leave, so he wasn't there to get our MREs. We do have a staff sergeant who's in charge of the headquarters section of our platoon, but he's on profile, so he wasn't coming out to the field with us. He still helped us prep, which I think he could have did a way better job of helping us prep. Because for us to go out to this field training exercise and not have our meals ready to eat, to at least help sustain us while we're en route, in transit to our field, right? 2 days of breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 28 soldiers. Like, that's something that's important. You probably need to have that. Your 5-gallon water jugs, we should have took about 6 of them out there, I'm thinking, and that's just a random number I'm just throwing out there. We should have took camo net. We should have took camo nets, and I think we did. I'm not exactly sure, because I left that responsibility up to my staff sergeants and my sergeants to get that stuff together. Didn't bring water, didn't bring food. We had to get with the other platoon, which what I was told was that this staff sergeant went to go talk to another sergeant, and for some they found out that the platoon in general was taking a certain amount of MREs that we had with us when we went to Romania a year and a half ago or whatever, and we had enough at that point. But still, what I would have done if our MRE guy was not there as a section leader, I would have went to talk to the other platoon and said, hey, can you get us some also? Go to their MRE guy and say, hey, can y'all get us some MREs so we should be good, because our guy who signs for him is not here. He's on the signature card. He's not here. Another thing that we didn't do out there was keep good accountability of our supplies and stuff that we needed. We didn't keep good accountability of it, man. We didn't really know what we had in our container. It was just terrible when we went out there, man. And I hate having to ask my battle buddy, like, hey, can we have some of this? Can we have some of that? And stuff like that. It just makes me feel like we're not squared away. And it makes me feel like I did when I was in E3 and E4. I had a specific battle buddy at that time, back when I was a young PFC Lynch and Specialist Lynch. At this time, I think he had moved platoons or whatever. He was leaving or whatever. And, to me, it was kind of a smart aleck thing to say. Maybe I just took it the wrong way. But he was like, hey, he said, man, I can't hold your hand no more. So I don't know if he was trying to be smart with me when he said it, or if he was just letting me know, like, hey, I'm leaving and you're going to have to do your own thing. I don't know. But I took a little bit of offense to it at the time, and then later on I got over it. But I still think about it from time to time that he said that, and that's what it felt like. Every time I'd go ask my platoon sergeant battle buddy, hey, can I get some of this? Can I get some of this? Our guys ain't got none of this. He kind of, yeah, man, you got it. You know what I mean? And he had this look on his face and stuff like that. So that's one thing that I learned that we didn't have any food, we didn't have any water for us to sustain ourselves, and we had to wait. Also, y'all want to consider that you have soldiers that eat the kosher halal meals, right? I have 3 soldiers that practice the Muslim religion. They don't want to participate in eating like pork products and stuff like that, whatever they don't want to eat. So the halal meals helps them to still get their nutrients so they don't have to eat the regular MREs. But we didn't bring any of those out there, and I ended up finding some later, which was cool. I found a whole box of them. I don't remember where, how, whatever, but I ended up finding a whole box, which was good for those 3 guys. They at least had 1 day of breakfast, lunch, and dinner for all of them. That's definitely something that made me feel really messed up, man, that we didn't have our stuff. And I know some things that I'm gonna do to help combat that next time we go out there. Make sure we got our stuff, make sure we're good to go, and so on and so forth.